Hello, hello, hello. Happy hump day, y'all. Oh, almost hit in stream. Almost hit the wrong button. Hi, Sue. Hi, Sandy Kling. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Trees. It's a beautiful day. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Miss Edie. Hello, Lisa. Hi, Dee Dee. How's everybody doing today? I'm running around trying to get things done right before I came on, but because I had to go run to yesterday we got the grill finally. So I had to run and do the tank exchange because of course, you know, our propane tank was empty. So I had to run and go get the propane tank. But so today we are actually going to break in the grill. You're in Maine. Hi, Elizabeth. You're in Maine. I do not want to start singing the Mr. Oh, Cindy. Hi, Janine. So, yesterday on Nicole's Live, I was building the grill with Trevor in the garage, but I was on her live. So, hi, Tina. It has come to my attention because I don't know if you guys all realize, but I was in the comments yesterday. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Dewana. Hi, Miss Kathy. So, hi, Carol Reese. So, hi, Carrie. I was in the comments yesterday. So, for those of you lovely lovelies that are complaining about my intro being too loud, there's a thing called the volume key, and you can turn it down so it gets real low. Because I don't have control over how loud that is. You do on your side, not me. And also, I use that intro for a very specific reason, especially now I can't get onto Facebook. So I have to go live on YouTube and I have to force myself on to Facebook. So that intro gives me time to force myself on to Facebook and not be sitting here going do-do-do, do-do-do. So I was in the comments yesterday. Y'all know who you are, who were talking all that business poo-poo. I was in the comments yesterday. Be nice. Be nice, because I'm always nice to you, so be nice. That's all I got to say. Hi, Blanche. I'm just saying. Hi, Elizabeth. I can only get pushed so far, y'all. My niceness only goes so far. You know what I'm saying? When you start getting mean and you start being mean to me, I'm going to give it back. So, hi, Carol. Hi, Lisa Siegel. Hi, Sharon. I know, Sue. I know. Hey, Nikki Hunter. Good morning. All right. Hi, Kiki. So, y'all, I have such a funny, let me tell you what I did. Oh, for the goodness gracious. Lordy to Lordy be. Okay. So, Drucy. It's by time you put people in there, Sharon. So, y'all, yesterday when we got off of here, Sue's been wanting me to do it for a long time, Sharon. So, and so has Shelly Stacklin. It's just a funny thing that things that are, you know, it's like I can't control your volume. I can't reach through your screen and hit the volume button. Anyhow, yesterday when we got off of here, I said I was going to use FormFlex on the cherub, right? Yeah. Oh, that's not the cherub. Where's the cherub? Did I put the cherub away? I might have put the cherub away. Anyways. Oh, no, it's sitting right here like a dummy. So, I know, Sue. So, y'all, when you use FormFlex, for those of you who use FormFlex, you know you need to put, cornstarch, right, in your mold. So, and I left these here on purpose, okay? So, anyhow, I was I was doing this and I was like, why is this giving me such a hard time? I never have hard times with Formflex. I love Formflex. Never gives me an issue ever. And so one issue you will have with Formflex is if you are a resin user, you need to wash out your mold with a little bit of Dawn dish soap before you put in the Formflex. Okay. So I thought, okay, well, I'm sure okay, let me just try. So I washed it out and it was still giving me fits. It was coming out like this. And I was like, what is happening? Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all know I just moved, right? I was using in the mold pancake mix. Pancake mix, y'all, instead of cornstarch. I grabbed the wrong container and I was using pancake mix. And I was like, why is it coming out like this? What is happening to me? Hi, Trish. Hola, Blanche. Don't put it in the oven. So I'm just like, what is happening? So I go grab the can, because of course my they're colored, the containers. And I look, and on the top of the pancake mix, I had written pancake mix on one of the little labels, and sure enough, it said pancake mix. I was just like, anyway, so let's just hide these and pretend that never happened. And then when you use cornstarch, look how beautiful it comes out. Anyways, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Yeah, you're welcome, Sue, for the giggle, giggle, snort, snort. You're so welcome. It's just like, I never have problems with Formflex. What on earth? Well, you big dodo bird. I mean, you can put these in the oven, Would have been cute pancakes. You can put maple syrup now. Hi, Judy Stalker. They're not only good, they taste good too. I know, right? I'm just, you will bring that up many, many, many times. Great, thanks. I knew you guys would get that is hysterical. I was making gravy one time and I used powdered sugar instead. I was like, why? Why is this happening? So anyway, so this is where we left off yesterday. And I only did one. I was completely traumatized, but no. I only did one because I thought, we would do only one on the front. I didn't know that we needed to have like a cherub on the front and the back. So we will put that cherub right there. We will paint it and everything, before we put that on. So this is where we left off yesterday. And then I want to do, now I don't know if there's pancake mix or cornstarch on it. So now we're going to do this side. I use chili powder instead of nutmeg pumpkin. Oh, no. So it doesn't work with pancake mix, Carrie. No. Yeah, not so much. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, not so much. Not so much. And I was thinking, I was like, wow, could cornstarch has a texture. It has that texture to it. And I was thinking, maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Just put it on, Yeah, no. Go read my comment. Oh, Lordy B. Do not ever make fun of me again. Thanks for testing the pancake. At least it's only card stores now. Hey, anytime I can help you guys out, I am here for you. I am here for you. Cindy fits in a blanket. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, right. Blame blame the move. I am, because I would have known where they were at the other house. I had them separate on purpose. Good evening, Jill. Hi, Jackie Bates. Hello, Miss Linda. Left-handed, right-handed. Teapot, I am left-handed, and nice to see the pretty. Yeah, see, so that's what I was talking about yesterday. I'm left-handed, so I would grab it this way, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so on this side, because we're only going to put the cherub on the one side, I was thinking we could do a little bit more as far as fuller in the middle. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So we will use these couple. I think we do need to cut a little bit more though, because I was cracking up, and nobody in my house could feel my pain or my funny story. So I was literally just giggling to myself last night, thinking, "What a goober you are!" I swear, sometimes the things that you do. Hi, Shelly Stacklin. Are the new fabric paints available? Not yet, Christina. We're waiting for it to get here. It's on its way. I think it's here. It just needs to get to us. It always happens, the containers. Hi, Terry Lynn. How are you? Oh, great. Terry Lynn. This is probably Terry Lynn's like second time watching me. She's like, great. Okay, so these are really full, which is fine. So we're just going to actually take maybe a little cluster. I don't know. Let's just take some of it and see. So let's cut here. Actually, I'm going to cut the other way. So, yeah, you know, because if I would have told Trevor that story, he would have been like, I don't get it. I don't get it. What's so funny about that? You're a goober anyways, Mom. How are you, my Shelly Belly? Hi, Trina. Okay, so I am going to kind of go the same. I don't want to go all the way up here, and I don't want to come down in here. So I'm just going to kind of get a little idea of where we need to go. I can already see Nicole and Sue. Nicole is probably having a heyday right now. And Sue, yeah, Sue will bring this up always. Okay. So I actually think we can probably just do this whole cluster, but I don't want it to be straight across. Does that make sense? So I am going to come in and some of these. I'm going to cut back because it's going to look funny if it's straight across. I could never handle a shape like that to use a rub-on transfer. I don't have that kind of talent. Oh, stop. And I'm on after you. Don't do it, Nicole. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nicole, I already know. Don't do it, Nicole. Okay. So I have a couple of high points, and then I'm going to get rid of, I'm actually going to get rid of that top there. You guys will be able to see it better when we get it down, why I'm cutting where I am. Like I said, I just think it'll look super strange if it's just cut right at the top. like that, straight. Because we took the top half of this, we took on the opposite side, right? So okay, and then I am going to go ahead and get rid of all of this, or at least most of that. Okay, and then if we need to fill anything in, ooh, see how that one is like a straight edge right there? I think that's going to look really, really weird. So I'm just going to cut that off. It's like a straight line. I'm not sure what that was all about, but we're just going to cut that off. And then we have extras if we want to fill in any places. So I do have the burnishing tool and the polishing pad. Hi, Helen. I'm over here painting and hysterically laughing. You must do it, Nicole, because I was late and obviously missed something. Oh, Jackie Bates, don't do it, Nicole. I'm telling you, you might be on after me, but don't forget, there's always tomorrow. Okay, so we are just going to, now remember, we already put the Deb's DIY on this yesterday, right? So I am actually, I'm going to cut off a little bit more. So the top coat was already done on here yesterday. Let's turn it this way, actually. And so we're good on that. So if you, uh-oh, we might have lost one. If you are doing your transfers, just remember you always want to top coat first. All right. So I'm going to stand up, and then again, if we need to fill in any of this, we can. You know, if we want to put a couple of more here and there. Now, because it's going to curve, I'm going to kind of let this sit up a little bit and put these down. And then as it's going down, I will push the other side down. I can only imagine the poo-poo she is going to talk. You see, I could have kept that story to myself, but no. No. I had to share it. Yeah, I had to, because there was seriously, there was nobody here that was going to understand what I was going through. I was so frustrated. Like, I never have problems with FormFlex. What on earth is happening? It's all right. That's all right. Yes, Lisa, it can be. You guys have seen I've used Fine Line Crackle. Yeah. Were you on there when I was all capsing Debbie? She said something about baby wipes, and I was like, no. So you guys have seen I've used Deb's DIY yesterday. I've used the Minwax. I've used Pentart. You just want a top coat. Okay, you just want to do a top coat. Now, there are some transfers that absolutely require a top coat to go down. There are some that do not. I have just always gotten in the habit of putting a top coat, and I don't have problems. And so, you know, just to ensure, like I said, because the worst thing you want is to, you know, do all this work, and then you go to put your transfer on and it messes up your paint underneath or something else happens. So you want to make sure you top coat. You want to make sure your paint is dry. I made this for you because you wanted it. Remember? Oh, it's hot, Bubba's. It's hot. So Troy, y'all, was he is so obsessed with those lights in his room. And then yesterday I bought him a new mouse for his computer. Because remember how I was telling you guys he thinks it's touchscreen, and he does really good with the, you know, the mouse pad that's on the laptop, on his laptop. But it's easier for him to do the, you know, to do a mouse. Well, so he got a new mouse. Look, oh, he got a new mouse yesterday. And then the lights, you know, he's obsessed with that remote with the lights. Y'all, 2 days in a row, he's been running amok. At least you shared it with people who would understand. I know. You probably should have kept it to yourself. Oh my gosh. Thanks for, oh my gosh. You guys are too much. Hi, Miriam. No worries. Yes, they are. I think that's what, you know, and then like I said, you know, the whole thing about it being like a little job that him and Nick did together too. You know, that alone is, it means the world to Troy. So, but my goodness, he came in my room at 5 o'clock this morning, and I was like, have you been up this whole time? Because he also came in my room at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I told him to get your bottom back in bed, mister. And he just smiles and he walks out of the room. But yeah, he's running amok, y'all. The one thing I haven't done yet, and I'm not going to do it because of how he's not, you know, he wants to stay up all night. I will do it like maybe in a few days, but I haven't connected his music to the lights, because once he knows that's going on, he probably won't sleep, y'all. He'll be up 24/7. Crazy kid. Can you guys see? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, we missed the top of the leaf. Put the top of the leaf on. Okay, and then if it does stick to the bottom, I can always just go over it with paint. You know, to this little ridge down here at the bottom that I don't want it, that I was trying not to put it on. And then before I was leaving yesterday, there was a question about the burnishing pad and the transfer tool. So no, you don't have to use the this transfer tool. I do suggest that you do have some type of, so this is actually called a polishing pad, okay? The act of rubbing it on is burnishing, okay? So you do always want to burnish your transfers, whether it be with a polishing pad or, you know, just rubbing it with your finger, something. You do want to burnish it down. I will tell you, though, if you are doing transfers on a darker background, the polishing pad helps with the halos that happen. I do notice that with the foil, there isn't a halo on the transfers. But on your regular transfers, you know, the flowers or, you know, what have you, there is always a slight halo that happens around the transfers. And it's just a little clear outline. That's what the halo is. So when you have the polishing pad, especially on a darker background, it will get that halo and remove it. And then by the time you seal it, that halo will be completely gone. So, but you can use the stick that it comes with. But as I was mentioning the other day, I am going to tell you guys, these brown sticks do not use. From my own experience, the brown that is on the stick rubs off onto the project, and it leaves that brown mark. And it's not something that can just be rubbed off with a baby wipe. So as you can see, the stick works just fine too. The one thing nice about the tool, well, number one, it's a lot bigger, right? But if you're doing curved edges, that's what those are for. So they hug your edges, you see, so that way you can get the transfer down on like a drawer, for instance. So, hi, Kelly. No, Drusy, I need to, though. I need to. Hi, Miss Luca. All is well again. Aw, hubby is back. All is well again. So, anyhow, just so you know about the brown sticks. I have been seeing lately, though, these have been in them more often than the brown sticks. So I don't know if maybe they're just listening to maybe complaints about, you know, about the marks that it makes, but okay, I do not want this one last, so I'm actually going to put my finger on it. I don't want this vine over here. It's going to kind of wrap too far onto the spout. Ha! Ha ha! So there's a couple down here. I won't burnish that down, but let's burnish the rest of this. And then we'll see, because I didn't put pressure on here, so I might be able to lift it. But if not, like I said, I'll just paint it again. It's no big deal. Look at how pretty. All right, let's get a... Hi, Catherine. I actually didn't get any sticks in my order, but I've got plenty of things to use. You didn't? That's really strange. I think you might have said that the other day. I've never not gotten a stick in mine, so I'm wondering if maybe they just had a batch, you know, that on accident or something. So I'm not using the blade. I'm actually, it's not, like I said, it didn't push down. So I'm able to kind of pick it up. There is going to be a little bit that's left behind. So I'll just paint that later if we don't cover it with something down here. Okay, no biggie. I'm not going to mess with the rest. So I'm going to make sure that is down. How pretty is that? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So now we have, it's a little fuller on this side, and then I'm wondering if we need, because remember that was that end that I cut, because it was that straight edge. I'm almost wondering, we have, I think I want to put this one right here. So what's a little... So I'm just going to Actually, let's cut this way. There we go. And then let's put this one and see if we can't get it right on that one that's the leaf there. Hi, Luann. Hi, Lorianne. So has everybody recovered from the 3 days and having to get back into working? Where's the other little? Is that one? Those are all going the opposite way. All right, let's just put this one down. We might have to fill in a little bit right there because the first thing I thought about when Troy woke me up so early this morning was, oh my goodness, on Friday we gotta be up this early. No, I don't want you to stick. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to put the little like bubble one. What is it? Where is it? There's a little like, oh, maybe that'll work. No, I don't want that one. There's a little, this one. We're going to stick the little bubbles in there and then call it a day. So let's cut off just that little bit. Today is Tuesday. Hi, Lori. Absolutely not. I know. Sometimes I wonder if, you know, when you go back on the Tuesdays, sometimes I feel like it's a little bit harder. Okay, so we're just going to, and I don't mind if it overlaps, just because you know, those 3 little leaves that are sticking out there looked a little funny. I probably should have just cut them all instead of just cutting off that straight line. But that's the amazing thing about, you know, transfers and these transfer foils. You can layer them and continue them. And then I'm going to take care of that little one right there. The only time I ever had problems layering a transfer, if you guys remember, was those that I got from Amazon during Christmas. And man, those were some no messing around stick transfers. All right. All of these are scrap, well, except for these. So we can, oh, these aren't either. Okay, cool. So we can throw all of that away. Yay! Oh, we even have a little piece here. So let's get that down. And then, as always, you'll want to, you know, put a sealer, a top coat on this as well. And I did the other side yesterday. Pity, I like it. I like it. I've been thinking that it's Saturday. Oh, goodness. Hi, Kathy Nappick. How are you? Hi, Sheila Teagan. Never, ever. Never, ever. Okay, so we're just going to take the Deb's DIY again, and we're going to go over this. And then we'll get out our cherub that I, you know, actually use cornstarch on and not pancake mix. Because for some reason, maybe I was hungry. Maybe I wanted a pancake. Where's my top? Oh, I don't know. Thank you, Sylvia. Hi, Marianne. Thank you. Okay, so let's get a clean, soft brush, and we're just going to go over this. Choi, what are you doing, Bubs? And then when that dries, it'll be a nice gloss. It will dry clear. And then all of that shine from the foil will come back. And like I said, I did the opposite side yesterday after I got off. All right, so that's that. Trying out a new recipe, so I keep going in and out so I could see the recipe. Oh, that's okay. Oh, Marianne, thank you for the stars. Pancake mix. Hi, Betty. Oh, yes. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Howdy. Yeah, so, yeah. So the Form Flex, you're supposed to put cornstarch in the mold, and, well, I might have accidentally grabbed the pancake mix. Hence why it wasn't working at the beginning. But never mind that. Never mind that. Okay, so our cherub in cornstarch. So I did do this piece, right? Because remember, we do have the top that's too much. So, and I wanted to do some foiling with the Pentart foils at least the top, and then I still do want to do some foiling like on the high points here. So, but as far as the cherub goes, I think what we're going to do with the cherub is keep them pretty neutral. I don't know if we're going to use this or not. I know that side is drying. Hold on. I don't think we'll need to use that part, but we'll see. And then I don't know if we'll need to use these either, but I did them anyways. We'll paint these. Don't need this. Actually, we don't need him either. Let's just pretend he didn't happen. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Okay, so let's get some of our, let's just take some ivory chalk paint and paint it in ivory. Just pretend you were testing the Form Flex to see if pancake mix would work. Exactly, just in case you don't have cornstarch, right? But it doesn't, I'm just saying. Hi, Diane Dunkelman, how are you? Hi, Laura. Oh, yucky time. I don't like those things. I don't like those. Christina, he likes his pudding. He likes cheese sandwiches. He likes top ramen noodles. He likes... Troy's not picky. He likes just about anything, actually. Okay, come on down. So we're just going to keep him pretty neutral. We're going to just do a beige or ivory on him, and then we will get out, I don't know, if we're going to get out, well, we'll need to put dimensions so we can see all of the detail, but then I don't know if I want to do like a glaze paste, or not a glaze paste, a shimmer or something on it. We'll see. It's kind of hard to get the whole, you know, the whole look when it's so flat like this. Well, at least it is for me. When I don't see, you know, the details, it's kind of know which way to go when I start bringing in the details. We learn something new every day. Aren't you glad I taught you about pancake mix? I'm sure everybody was wondering about it. Leave it to me. Trevi, are you downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh. What you doing? Oh. Did you see the propane in the garage?
No.
Oh. I will hook it up when I'm done. Ooh, I wonder, do we want to crackle the cherub? Had to go to the tube, kept freak. Yeah, like I said, every day for the last few days, I have to force my live. It won't let me even schedule an event on the book. I literally have to wait until I go live on YouTube, and then I can literally force it on there. It's the strangest thing. Lord, if we have problems with YouTube and YouTube doesn't let me on, I wouldn't know how I would get on. Because it's like the stream needs to be going before it'll let me go on Facebook. It's weird. It's frustrating. Okay, so nothing special, just a quick little base of the ivory. But I'm almost thinking I want to crackle him. Crackle the cherub, right? Aw, Trevi Jordan.
Yeah.
Miss B says, hi, Trevor, Mr. Smart Accountant. He goes, yes, yes, yes. I just think it would be so cool to crackle. Now, so we can crackle him now and then put the umbra. I'm sinking, y'all. I'm tinking. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, look, I got so excited I didn't turn off my... Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. So, we crackle the cherub. We put antiquing paste in the cracks, and then we can put our wax on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Classic crackle is going to give us a lot of cracks. Like a ton of cracks. A lot. Hi, Laurel. If we do classic crackle, I would almost rather do random crackle. If we don't do the fine line, I would go more towards random rather than classic, because classic is going to be a lot of concentrated little cracks. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? What say you? What say you, y'all? Well, either way, we need step 1, no matter if we do classic or fine line. So, as always, clean, dry brush. Hold on, Papas. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. So step 1 is, I've told you guys many times, it's universal to all the crackles. If you have step 1 in fine line, you have step 1 for random, classic. You want your shoes on? All right, hold on a minute, son. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. Your hair isn't even combed. Nothing. That's what happens when you party all night long, sir. Fine line. Yeah, because so the difference between fine line and classic, for those of you who haven't used it, fine line, well, you can see here, look. If you notice the cracks on fine line, you see how they're a lot like bigger and spread out. Where's my classic? Over there. The classic is smaller and more concentrated. So hold on, baby. You have to be careful with the classic, especially when you're doing it like on portraits or something like that. I would highly recommend that you don't put classic on faces, because it ends up taking over and all you see is crackle. It really will take over your image. So if you want smaller cracks, I would suggest if you're doing it on faces, in any images, that you use like random. So that way it doesn't take over the face. Y'all, he's not going to wait. Hold on a minute. Why? Why do you wish they sold them separately? Thank you, Sheila Teagan. Our friend is saying hi to you. Oh, you found your glasses. Hold on, son. Hold, son, I can't put your shoes on and clean your glasses. What do you think I am? Huh? What do you think I am? I can't fine line crackle, put your shoes on, clean your glasses. What do you think I am? I only have 2 arms. Hey, watch it. That's my head. Look at all of our friends are saying hi to the Troy. Always go through 1 faster than 2. Well, if that's the case, they do sell 1. What would be 1? It's the universal primer, the universal crackle. That is essentially step 1. If you have that, you have that for, that could be used for all of them as well. Like I said, the universal primer crackle and step 1, that's all the same. So if you're using step 1 more, you can just have a bottle of the universal crackle, and then that'll take care of that. Son, you made this for me? I don't want macaroni and cheese. I made it for you. You tricked me. I was wondering what you was doing, because I made you noodles, and then you said you wanted that. Turkey lips. All right, so let's get this dried. Hi, Miss Bernice. Wonder Woman. It's like I need go-go gadget arms, shoes, glasses, crackle. So this, y'all, I will just store in my container. So when you store your, look at that. When you store your Form Flex castings, make sure you store them in like an airtight container with parchment paper. And then I have always said that the longer the Form Flex is drying, the better that they are to me. So, like I said, I still have some that I did around Christmas, and they are, the longer they sit and dry, the better I feel each one of them gets. But these I just did last night. These are amazing too. So, you know, just saying. All right, so this won't take long. There are some intricate areas, so we got to make sure that all of that gets dried. Sandy Triplet, did I say hi to you? I have some. I passed it a year ago, and me too, Tina. And I swear, yep, you just did. I'm sorry. Marianne, it is going to be on June 9th. My next auction is going to be June 9th. So, what do you guys think? Should we do the random then instead of fine line? Oh, these hot flashes, y'all. Hoogly moogly. What do you mean, Marianne? So much. Random. So much. How much? So much. So for the most part, it's dry. I'm just trying to focus on, like I said, there's little crevices that I just want to make sure it came out wrong. Okay, Marianne. Hi, Mary Casey. What's this? What is this? Charge it? You take my charger. Don't you remember? You took my good charger. And you left me with the piddly squat charger. Okay, so as always, you know, I just gotta say it, as always, it's always better to let your crackles dry naturally. But as usual, when we're doing lives, you know, we have to accelerate the drying process. But if you can, just let it dry. Let step 1 dry naturally, then come back, do step 2, let that dry naturally. You'll notice the cracks are a little different rather than when you're accelerating it. Thank you, Betty. Okay, so this is the random crackle. So again, clean dry brush, and then we're just going to, so random is true to its name, right? It's random, so where will cracks be? You don't know. You don't know. Wherever they please, I suppose, wherever they please. So we'll just get our number 2 down, and I'm actually going to get another clean dry brush because I can't help the pooling that is happening, but I can get some of it out. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go. Probably should have did that with step 1 too, but yeah, you know. We're lucky to have gotten this far with the whole debacle. Okay, so I'm just soaking up the excess again with the clean brush. Okay. Is the random cracker water? So it's funny, Mary Casey. All of the crackles, even the fine line crackle, is water-based. All of them are water-based. However, when the chemistry happens between the fine line step 1 and the step 2, at that point, it does not like water. So at that point, you can never put water-based product, baby wipes, anything on top of fine line. But as far as the makeup to all of the crackles are water-based. It's just something that happens with step 2 of the fine line that it doesn't like water-based products from that point on. So, hi, Lucia. It's confusing, but yeah. So I'm assuming what the end question would have been, what do we seal this with? We can seal this with water-based varnish. Only fine line is the finicky one. It will only let me share from Nicole's page while you are live. Yeah, the book is not nice these days. It is not nice these days. I don't know. I'm sure later on I'm not going to be able to reply to comments for some reason. It's bananas. I don't know why it's doing that. Is my color wonky, y'all, or is that just me? The color's wonky. Or is it because it's a white cast? Oh, it's a white cast. No, she is sharing it to Nicole's page, not to her friends. Oh. I'm already shared in. I share myself into the group. Nicole, you can remove one of those. Nicole's probably like, that's way too much dairy in here. It let you share? Yeah, I need to remember that. Put it in writing because I'll never remember. Rochelle, we also have in the decoupage, the mixed media, or you can message me. We also do have a fine line crackle PDF that we have done for everyone, and it's a great tool to reference. I know it's charging. It tells you all the do's and don'ts of fine line crackle, and frequently asked questions. All of that is answered in the PDF. So I have it on my computer. It's also in the Decoupage Mixed Media Inspiration, that long. But it's also in there as well. And it's a great thing to reference if you're just starting out with fine line. Hi, Terry. Can't wait to see this teapot finish. Hi, Vicki. All right. So I'm just going to get these off, which I noticed I was doing that, but I didn't want to fuss with it since I was going to have to keep painting it. What you doing? That's not enough charge. That was like 2 seconds. Troy, that's not enough charge. All right, well, see you later. Pasta. All right, so I'm just pinching off the... Actually, let me move this. Hi, Karen Atterbury. How are you, my friend? How is everything? All right. So don't do what I just did and, you know, let the the crackle. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about this poor cherub, but I am just giving it a run. I'm telling you. But yeah, if anybody wants the PDF, let me know. I can either message you or, if, like I said, if you go into the Decoupage and Mixed Media Inspirations group, it's in the, if you go up to the top where it says files, it's there. It's actually been there. I don't think anybody realizes that there are files there. There's also like tutorials that we have done that are there. So pretty when it's so shiny, so glossy, so glossy. Today's lesson is don't do what I do. Sharon. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Today's lesson is whatever Terry's doing, I will not ever do. Because she has lost her bananas. Well, those have been gone for a long time, but really lost her bananas. You again? I cannot. Okay, so we are going to get a, oh no, I'll regret it if I don't. I'm going to use my Decoupage Queens stencil brushes. As always, we're going to work it into the lid. Now, again, because we used random, right? We don't have to be stressed about don't use a baby wipe. But I also have my cloth here. So again, with random, true to its name, we will either see a ton of cracks in certain areas and we may see none in others, but that's how it works. That's how random rolls. See, like I can see a bunch on the body. And because it's a smaller piece and it's a little easier to manage, I'm going to do more of the area. Than I would normally. Usually I would just do it in sections and then, you know, wipe it back. But he's little. And because we are going to wrap him, I'm going to make sure, or not wrap him, but, you know, we're going to bend him around there. I want to make sure to get all the edgings. Okay? And then let's wipe him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look at how cool that looks. Hi, Roxanne. You catch on quickly. I do. I'll grab it from the group. Oh, Sue put the link into the group. It is a private group, but if you are not already a member, I'll let you in just a sec, or not a sec. Do I do anything in a second? I'll let you in when I'm done here. But I will also, like I said, I can also just send it directly to you if you message me. Look at how cool. So we got to get his other little feety. So the classic crackle, if you can see the cracks that are here on his tummy, that is how the classic crackle is too, the smaller cracks. That's why I mean, you might want that look. I'm just saying, if you're doing, you know, faces, it becomes very overwhelming if you have classic over a face. That's why if you want to do crackle, I would, in my opinion, my suggestion would be to use the fine line. Or like we did here, the random, and then just be really, you know, gentle around the face as far as how much product you're putting down. And I talk from experience because I have used the classic on, you know, an image before, and you couldn't even see that it was an image by the time it was done, as far as like the facial features, because it took over. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know where we're going to put these, but we'll do them. Didn't think I would like it, but it really looks good. You didn't think you would like it? Hi, Regine. You didn't think you would like the crackle? I do know some, you know, they don't like that look. And I get it. Personal preference. Sometimes it works, you know, and looks really good, and then other times it's like, nah, we don't need to do crackle. But so I don't know if you guys can even tell. Well, you guys can, the cracks that are in the flowers. There's more here in the leaves on this one than there is actually on any of the buds, but still looks very cool. All right. Now, it's just been a habit. I don't know what project it actually started on, but lately I've been mixing the two every single time, unless I'm really not doing gold in the project at all, then I do not. Oh, we got here a couple of stray hairs. So now we're not going to take too much of this. We're just going to kind of brush them right over the top. So I always work the umbra into every little crevice. And then when I use the gold, I kind of just touch the tops. And it just gives, if anything, a little bit of shine to the umbra. Then we'll go in with maybe a little bit of rose gold on the flower parts at least. rose gold wax. Sneaking in while I can, busy running to appointments for Mr. Danny. Hi, Troy friends. Hello, Brenda. Okay, so we have that. Now let's take a little bit of our, one of these times, y'all, I'm going to miss the chair. And if you think the pancake mix is funny and Sue laughing, if I miss this chair, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I've really got to move these closer. Either really too far. Thank you, Regine, because I always think, you know, I'm going to plop back into that chair and just, it's going to be right there. One of these times I'm going to miss it. I know it. And on the floor I'll go. Okay, so I am going to just very, I don't even want to look up, do I? I've about busted my gallon with my rolling chair. So we'll go rose gold. I don't even know if these are necessarily, they don't look like flowers per se, but we'll just put a little bit of rose gold through these. You again? You again? No, don't hit the mouse. Don't hit the mouse. Okay, go ahead. Leave them there. And we'll do these. And a little flower there. And then I'm thinking. I won't run over you, Mama. You think I was going to run over you, Onyx? I'm not a crazy driver. Then I'm going to get a little bit of you again. PT time, y'all. Sorry, I still can't spread the cats. That's okay, Betty. I understand. I'm like Troy if someone fall. I laugh. Just thanks, Sharon. Thanks, Sharon. Good to know. Oh yeah. So if I were to fall and Troy were to see it, not only will you guys be cracking up, but Troy will be in the back going. All right, so we're going to take the gold into his hair. Just very lightly here and there. Can you see? And then I'm going to take a little something. Ugh. I'm going to take the white gold onto his little wings. And then maybe his little clothing. There we go. You guys see? I've actually put a little bit. Again, I don't even know where we're going to use these, but my luck, I'll want them and then they won't be painted. we're done. Okie dokie, artichoke. Now, wait a minute. To be fair, once they have been cleaned, you can't always see them. What? Me too. Like people walking in the glass doors cracks me up every time. Oh my gosh, y'all. So when I worked in, you know, when we lived in Vegas and I was working over there, you know, all of the doors that are there. So anyways, I was the, hold on a minute. Troy, it's on, son. So I was in one of the casinos that I worked in, and they had just cleaned the windows, y'all. The doors, they had just cleaned the windows. And I was walking out of one of the stores that I had to talk to, and I was coming out, and all of a sudden I heard smack. And I turned around, and because they had just cleaned the doors, literally the oil from her face was imprinted on she missed the doors by one pane. So she thought the window pane was one of the doors to. I literally had to run away because I didn't want to laugh because that's not nice, but the oil on the door, that's what was funny. Not her smacking the door, but the oil left behind. I was like, good Lord. Oh my gosh. It wasn't funny that she hit the door because I know that because she wasn't just like lightly walking through the door. She was coming through with force. But the imprint that was left on the clean mirror, on the clear and clean glass, I was like, ruh-roh. Okay, what do we think? Right there, or maybe? Well, I don't know that the head would look good bent that like that. So I think kind of right there. Yeah. I will never forget that. So right away after that, we had to put stickers. We had to put stickers on the doors, on the window parts that, you know, like the doors were over that way. My son did a Superman jump into a closed glass door and his face was imprinted on the oh my gosh. Maybe it was suntan oil? No, but it was a lot. Okay, so heavy body gel, glossy. Oh my gosh. But it was funny because they were just cleaning the windows when I had walked into because you guys know I'm an accountant, so I had two of the larger casinos there, so I had to go into one of the stores and talk to them. And when I was walking in the stores, the custodians were cleaning the mirrors, so that's how I knew they were just cleaned. And then when I walked out, she smacked into it, and I was like, well, if anything, y'all clean those glasses really well. It was bad. It was bad. But it was probably suntan oil, knowing all the shenanigans that go on over there. Okay, so just making sure I get heavy body gel on everything. Hold on, Papas. Because you didn't charge it long enough, love bug. I know, but you need to charge it longer. Charge it longer. That's why it was dark. You had the thing down too far. Okay, so we don't want to bend the head. And then we'll get that on. So that's one of the amazing things about FormFlex, right? You can, it's pliable and will form. So we're just going to make sure we press all of that down, and then I have my silicone brush so we can get rid of all the excess, because as always, the glossy dries clear, but you don't want all of that, right? It just doesn't look nice. All right, I think we're gonna need a little bit more right there. There we go. So I want to make sure that it's all down. Push on his belly. And then let's get some of this up. Other people, their faces planted on their phones and walking through the fountains. Oh my gosh. You're cracking me up. Oh, Miss Karen, you should have been here at the beginning when I told my story, because goodness gracious, you'll have to watch the beginning. Clear snot puddles? What? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Oh my gosh. No, Tina, I do not. So I lived in Summerlin. And I worked on the strip. So I would drive from Summerlin to the strip, you know, Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturdays. And when you live in a town that's 24 hours drinking, 24 hours gambling, everybody's acting like a cuckoo head 99% of the time. And y'all know I'm not a morning person, and riding up in the elevators with people who are drunk at 8 o'clock in the morning and screaming and they yelling, and then it's 752 degrees in the elevator. And, you know, when the holidays would come, when you're an employee on the strip, you have to park in your designated garage, and usually you're up on one of the higher levels. So for me, it was on level 9, and literally it would take a good 4 or 5 hours to get out of the garage on like Christmas. 4th of July was the worst, New Year's, and so it's just the hustle and bustle all the time. It was just too much. Maybe if I didn't work on the strip, you know, and just lived like, you know, snow buddy retirement or something, maybe I would have enjoyed it more. But no, I don't ever even want to go back. I know the heavy body gel is what you were talking about. So that is our cherub on there. Now, the only thing, like I said, for this, what I was thinking is putting just on the ball top there, I wanted to do the rose gold foil. So obviously, like I was telling you guys, I didn't mess with, and I will line that out perfectly and all that stuff. But I didn't mess with the integrity on the inside in case somebody wanted to use it. But I'm thinking that on the top of that, I just wanted to put some of one of the foils. So Let's lay her back down for a minute so I can see which one of these are going to match. I thought I put these all in order. But probably not. So this one actually does say it's rose gold. And all right, I was going to say, I knew I had one open. So what I'm going to do is just take, my husband and I walked the strip. He was accosted by yep. Mm-hmm. Save me. Yeah. You know, the guys clicking the little things. That's all they do is they click it and hand those out. Yeah. And that was another thing too, is I just really didn't want the boys growing up and being like, Mom, what is that kind of a club? And you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no. I was traveling with my personal assistant to Switzerland. We were running for the train with our luggage. We came to this. So the next minute, she was laying on the. I need your mouse. Go get mommy your mouse. So, in order to make the foil stick, we're going to use the decor glue tacky. And we're just going to, so that was another thing that was really crazy that I would see is a lot of the mishaps that would happen on the escalators. From women, their heels sticking in, to dresses getting caught, to shoelaces getting caught in the escalators, and face plants left and right. It was a sight, I would tell you. It was a sight. So when you put on, what am I doing with this? Oh, when you put on your decor tacky, you do want to, you know, let it set for just a few minutes. What I'm trying to do, is I want it just on that top part there. Now, what I will do off camera, so that's not to bore you all. What on earth? What on earth? What is that? I will go through and do some detail work with the foils on the raised parts of the teapot. So I want this to be smooth because I don't want the foil to be lumpy, and there's either something in my brush, which is what I think it is. All right. So we're going to let that sit for a couple of seconds. I tuck my dress under my armpits when I'm on an escalator. The Swiss wasn't impressed with you. Oh my gosh, Sharon. So what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to put the decor tacky on here with a fine line brush, and on this side with a fine line brush. And then I'm also more than likely going to do either a pinstripe line all the way down, or I don't know, I'll have to see. But more than likely, I'm going to do a pinstripe line all the way down of the foil down here. And then I think that'll be it. The only other thing I would do would be to do like a little trim around here with this foil as well, which would be the rose gold Pentart foil. But that's going to be, you know, probably busy work that y'all don't need to be pained with watching. So we will put the foil on the top here, and I actually think I'm going to go around the rim here too. Let me see. Yeah. So I'm going to go around the rim on that as well with the foil. I was thinking that, Sue. I was thinking that. Do one of the vines on the handle. Because I had one of those. I actually had one left, and it's so long, I could probably do one of the vines on there. And then I don't have to worry about doing a pinstripe. So the foil sheets come in sheets. You know, I just turned my fan off. We all have been there for the accident of the foil when, you know, I refused to turn my fan off that time and it went everywhere. Look at it, it's stuck to my finger. Telling you, the decor tacky, it's amazing stuff. Let me tell you what. Look at that. How pretty. Okay, so we're just going to actually just lay it on there. It's only going to stick to where the glue is, so I'm not going to fuss with trying to be too perfect with it. But I will do the, I'll probably sit here and do the other parts while, oh no, after I barbecue, because you know, we gotta break it in the grill, you know. Okay, so then we're just going to smooth that down. A vine on the handle, yeah. I will definitely do that. It'll make life much easier. So when you are doing something like this, right, you do want to make sure, though, that you only get your decor tacky where you want your foil to be, because it will definitely stick. What on earth is happening? I have my phone on silent, and either someone's having an emergency and trying to call me. Good googly muggly. Or it's one of the pages I'm adminning on have just did a live, which is actually the case. So they're getting a ton of notifications. I'm going to say, put my phone on silent. Why is it doing that? So all I'm doing right now is just trying to get it close to that bottom part there. And then you see it will smoothen out. And then what we'll do is get off the excess with a fluffy. But that's going to be super pretty. Okay, so let me move this over and do this. Whoa! Never you mind. I hit the mouse. And since we're almost done, can you guys see this flying everywhere? Holy coogly muggly. Look. One moment. I'll be right there. Woo! Okay. So, see? Oh, thank you, Sandy. So, there's still more that I need to brush off, but, you know, I'll probably have that. Hi, Phyllis. We get to see your smiling face. Oh, my goodness. So that is our teapot, and as you can see, our little guy. And then, anyhow, like I said, I'm just going to do those two little accents here and then here, and then I will put one more of see like how this longer vine is right here. I'll probably do one of those right around the top there. So, and then like I said, because I didn't mess with the inside, it can be totally used. I am going to seal it with the wash it, what I always use. So that way it can be washed and, you know, you don't have to worry about messing up the transfer or anything. So anyhow, that's our little teapot. And I will definitely finish it, and then I will take pictures. And now I have rose gold foil on my nose. I could see it. It's like somewhere right here. I don't know. It's a mess. It's a mess, y'all. I should have known I was in for it with the whole pancake stuff. So anyhow. Well, anyways, thanks for being here. Tomorrow, I have no idea what's in store, but I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point tonight. But I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Talk to you later.